Good morning, graduates, family, friends, staff, and honored guests. Welcome to Penn High School's Class of 2022 commencement. My name is Judy Lee, principal at Penn High School. Let me begin by introducing our board members who are with us today. Our president, Ms. Monique Boykins. Our vice president, Ms. Joanna Hopkins, as well as Ms. Jennifer Hoff, Ms. Waidia Ivory, Mr. Jan Tang, Mr. Robert E. Rice Sr. I would also like to acknowledge our superintendent, Dr. Eric J. Bicos, along with our honored guests, the elected officials, and the library directors from our 6 boroughs. Additionally, on stage with us from the graduating class of 2022, our top 10 students and the senior class committee. They will each be introduced individually while receiving their diplomas today. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce the president of the school board, Ms. Monique Boykins, who is also a proud alumni of Penn High School, class of 2002.
Good morning. Good morning, graduating class of 2022. On behalf of the William Penn School District Board of Directors, congratulations. What an honor it is to participate in the final celebration of the work of these students and the work they have completed. It's an inspiration and indeed one of the best parts of the job. To have a front row seat of this graduation is an amazing thing. It's also gratifying to see so many of our faculty, parents, and attendants. They too show up to support the students they've taught, guided, advised, and mentored throughout their time here at Penn High School. This first post-pandemic shutdown year has been challenging and unusual for everyone. But our faculty never wavered, our students never wavered in their commitment to the students and to the strategic priorities of our high school and larger district. They found innovative ways to incorporate exceptional learning opportunities for our students inside and outside our classroom, and everyone benefited. This ceremony is a testimony to the diligence that both students, faculty, parents, and staff displayed in this school year. And I hope you are as impressed as I am with this body of students. As alumni, a class of 2002 at Penn High School, I stand before you to encourage you. I want to inspire you and motivate you as you enter this next chapter in your life. As someone who was formerly in your shoes, I'm here to tell you, as you navigate through college, adulthood, and this next chapter in life, times are going to be scary and get tough. There's going to be situations that challenge who you are, what you stand for, and how you want to impact the world. But you are resilient, built for whatever life throws at you, and above all, you are unique and truly something special. Remember, your actions and voice have power. You have to use your voice even if it shakes. There are times when you will ask for a change, and there are times where you will need your actions to create change. It's important to live a life of purpose. I can truly attest to the fact that there is absolutely no limit to what you can achieve in this lifetime. Today, I stand here as the first African-American female president of the William Penn School District. I say that I am a microbiologist. I am a college basketball coach. I'm the first African American for the Board of Directors of AAU Scholarship Committee. I'm saying this because I want you to know you can do anything you want in this life. Nothing can stop what you've already faced. You've been through it all, class of 2022. If we break down the walls that hem us within, if we step out into the open and have the courage to embrace new beginnings, everything is possible. As you reflect on this day, you should continue to beam with pride, not just because you're a high school graduate, but because you are a Penwood High School graduate. In closing, I will leave you with a few quotes to take with you on your life journey. These quotes have kept me going and brightened my spirits during some of the darkest times and most challenging times. Always let your passion be your vehicle to your success. Remember, life is about the impact you have on others, and life is one strong, long string of character-defining moments. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2022.
It is my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian and salutatorian. Our valedictorian, Mikadia Miller, has been an absolutely stellar student. She participated in the National Honor Society, Haiku, the tennis team, Math Honor Society, and our school newspaper. She will attend the University of Pennsylvania. Our salutatorian, Sharon Oledezi, who has been an honor student, is confident, dedicated, and talented. She has been a part of the National Honor Society, marching band, cross country, and the indoor-outdoor track teams. She will attend Cornell University, majoring in biology.
Real quick, I just want to take a selfie for my brother. He couldn't make it today, so. Good morning, staff, parents, and fellow patriots. It is truly my pleasure to be the salutatorian for the class of 2022, and I am honored to be speaking to you all. My past 4 years have been dedicated to running track and cross country. During my senior year of track, Coach Lenny would constantly tell me, "It's almost over," as a means of saying that I needed to wake up and do what I needed to do. He said this to me after every season, and I kind of brushed him off, saying back that I had another season left. It never really hit me that I needed to wake up until right after my last meet, when Lenny gave me one of the 5 hugs I received in my high school career and said, "It's over." I realized then that it was really almost over, and now as I stand on this stage addressing our graduating class, I realize that this is really the end of high school. So Lenny, wherever you're watching this from, you're right, it's over. Throughout these 4 years, we were given many opportunities to meet like-minded people and find people who we wanted to be like. High school allowed us to find our crew and those who would uplift us, whether it was in a club or a sport. Then in our sophomore year, the pandemic hit, and the chance to really be around those people was almost snatched away. While under quarantine, we weren't allowed to have meetings for these clubs, and we couldn't even have sports, really. We didn't even have school. However, we Patriots prevailed. We did not allow this to completely stop our fighting spirit. We continue to hold clubs virtually, and many athletes got workouts from their coaches and did them on their own or in smaller groups. This pandemic attempted to tear us apart, getting rid of our sense of togetherness, but it failed. The pandemic brought us closer together instead. Coming out of it, our class made a lot of moves sports-wide with teams that were led by seniors, teams that were pulled closer together coming out of the pandemic because it was only then that we realized how important these connections were. The basketball team made it to state playoffs, the track team ran at districts and states, and the softball team defended the Patriot name against Academy Park several times. Our class made sure to show up and show out with every opportunity given. These athletic accomplishments were not achieved because of dumb luck. They were achieved because of the unity, dedication, and perseverance shown by our class. Our class, as well as all Patriots, have shown that you do not need the greatest facilities in the world in order to be great. We have shown that you need to have heart, pride in what you do, and a sense of confidence in one another. That being said, our class did not limit ourselves to just sports. Many people were able to find friends and other like-minded people in clubs and activities. Many students joined ICU, National Honor Society, Math Honor Society, Robotics, and Science Olympiad, just to name a few. These clubs were just as united, if not more united coming out of the pandemic, allowing students to meet other students with similar interests. For example, this year, despite the pandemic, the National Honor Society brought in the most students it has seen in a very long time. Fellow classmates, I want you now to think about those you have met from sports and other clubs. Think about all of the friends that you have made over the years. Think about all of the mindsets that you share. Realize you are not really friends with those who do not take paths that align with yours. These people with similar goals are the ones that you keep around you. These people will push you to do better. I would also like to thank the people who push me to do better. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for making all of this even possible. I would also like to give shout-outs to my favorite teacher, Mr. Lindemann, and the entire AP class, to Kevin, Michelle, Aisha, Corto, and the entire yearbook class, to my best friends in the entire world, Shania and Jenny, to coaches Lenny and Hunter, the track girls, to Mr. Cordemus, Mr. Karanja, Mr. Iannacone, Mr. Kramer, Ms. Culbertson, Ms. Chopra, and to most importantly, my family. Thank you to everyone who came out to watch Penwood's graduating class of 2022, and thank you students for working hard throughout your high school year and completing it.
Good morning, family, friends, teachers, administration, and to my fellow graduates. My name is McKady, and I'm honored to represent the most talented, best-looking, and brightest class that Penwood has ever seen. Thank you. I have always heard that people say that high school is the best time of your life. This is probably because during this time, you really don't have to pay any bills and you're experiencing your first sense of freedom. But I wholeheartedly disagree. If I had to say something, preschool was probably the best time of my life because it was filled with like a bunch of designated time slots for naps and snacks, so that was my favorite part. Nevertheless, there has been really some memorable moments here. But I think this notion of high school being the best time of your life is very depressing. It places this experience as the summit of Mount Everest, while I like to think that we're just at the base, gazing up to the best moments yet to come. And I'm so excited that we no longer have to raise our hands to go to the bathrooms anymore and find out that they're locked. Okay, so I was born a twin, not identical, just fraternal, which is not as cool. So as twins, you get compared often, especially if you guys basically have the same name with just one letter difference. Hi, Michaelia, and I'm Acadia, so. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for that. I bring this up because it relates to an interesting topic I learned in psych class. Shout out to Mr. Kramer. So the topic is the nature versus nurture debate. This topic focuses on what determines human development and behavior more, a person's environment or their genetics. Nurture refers to the impact that environmental factors such as the place you grew up, the place you went to school, and your family life how it affects your development. Nature refers to the biological factors, and oftentimes identical twins are the test subjects for these cases since they share about 100% of the same DNA. But I believe that there is another factor that is just important as nature and nurture. The conscious choice of you choosing to be great in whatever sense that means to you. It could mean being a great artist, wielding a paintbrush or a makeup brush, or being a great scientist, uncovering the mysteries of the world, or simply being a great person. So I hope that there is someone in this graduating class who will help create an environment where people can safely go to the school or to the grocery store, and it is deemed more important than the Second Amendment. And I hope that there is someone who will help create an environment where 5 digits don't determine how much funding your school receives. Thank you. Choosing our paths of greatness seems very daunting now, so we must remember that this is only the beginning. Listen, your friends can't tell you what to do, your teachers can't tell you what to do, your parents can't tell you what to do, and I certainly can't tell you what to do because I don't even know all of you guys, but we all must decide our paths for ourselves, taking into account what is innate within us and what we have learned along the way. So one more thing about me. I love to write in pen because I have no intention of erasing. Yet many of my papers are filled with blue, black, and red scribbles. The most important thing that I hope you consider is to treat all your endeavors as if you're writing in pen. Do them with the intention to succeed, but if you mess up or fail, you can always just scribble them out, so it's really not a big deal. So, time for my thank yous. I would like to thank my creators, Mom and Dad. I think you did a great job, if I do say so myself. I'd like to thank my sisters, Michaela, Amaya, Ajay. I'd like to thank the rest of my family up there. I'd like to thank the world-class teachers I have along the way. I'd like to thank the charming Miss Chopra. All right. It was fun, Penwood, but thank God that it's done. I'm ready to go, and I know y'all are ready too, so thank you for listening to me, and congratulations to the class of 2022.
At this time, it is my joy to introduce our senior class advisor, Ms. Yvette Calvin.
Look at you all. Greetings, Dr. B. Coates, school board, Dr. Lee, parents, friends, and alumni. And most importantly, to the class of 2022, congratulations. And welcome to the alumni side. I personally welcome you, and this is just one more thing that we have in common. We are all proud graduates of the William Penn School District, specifically of Penwood High School. As your guide into the League of Penwood alumni, I'm going to share with you 2 attitudes that have served each of your predecessors well and led them to develop that inner strength we each need to be who we must be. Whether it is comforter, advocate, leader, or soldier, to face the challenges that are ready to greet us every morning. The first attitude you must embrace is, I will endure. Say it with me one time, 2022. I will endure.
I will endure.
We all have moments in our lives when we feel like the floor has crumbled under our feet. We experience pain and disappointment and broken promises. These obstacles do not destroy us. They define us. They strengthen us. We may slough off parts of us that we thought were part of our identities. We may be surprised at this, but there's a beautiful diamond just under the surface that is waiting to be revealed. And what do we know about the strength and beauty of diamonds? There are some people that will shift in the relationships in ways where you will need to move a different direction. It's okay to mourn that change. But you, my fellow patriots, will endure. There are other people that you will discover and reaffirm that are most sacred and precious and need to be kept close to your heart. Those relationships will endure. There are some expectations that will not be realized. It's okay. I was supposed to have a beach house. I don't have it yet. You were made for greater dreams. I promise you that we alumni have thousands of stories about the different ideas we had of our future from the lives we experienced. We, your predecessors, sat in our caps and gowns like you, waiting to receive our diplomas, and dreamt of our own greatness. Pursue your dreams, but be ready for new ones. There is an abundance of joy in the dreams you have not even imagined to create yet. I promise you, they are spectacular. For those, you must endure. The second attitude I need you to adopt is I will persevere. Say this to yourself every time you come across those naysayers who try to tell you that you are not sufficient, including yourself. We live in a world with too many trolls trying to tear us down and make us retreat into ourselves. Those who don't really know us want to define us and keep us in little boxes that fit neatly in their lives. I am here to inform you that's not what we Penwood alumni are good at. Penwood alumni have broken stereotypes, broken boundaries, and broken records. When others will stop and surrender, we persevere. We don't give up. We don't quit. Look at us. We have persevered through hurricanes and floods and even the crazy pandemic. You left regular school on March 13th of your sophomore year, and still, you did not let all the insanity of the world stop you from reaching this life achievement. I am reminded of a song, Never Give Up by Yolanda Adams. If you sat in my class, you've heard this song a few times. Some things stick out in my mind from that song. Visions that change the world, trapped inside an ordinary girl. She looks just like me. Too afraid to dream out loud. And though it's set for your idea, it won't make sense to everybody. You need courage now if you're going to persevere. To fulfill your divine purpose, you've got to answer when you're called. So don't be afraid to face the world against all odds. Penwood alumni present here today, please stand up. Girl, if you don't get up. Class of 2022, look around you. Look around you. Endure and persevere as those who have come before you. Don't be afraid to face the world against all odds, for you are a graduate of Penwood High School. Congrats, 2022. I love you and will always be here for you. Go do your thing. I would now like to introduce your class president, Trinity Crossan, who will introduce.
Okay, I don't need it. Hello. Greetings to all the staff members, family and friends, and my fellow graduates. Today, we can finally say that we, the class of 2022, did it. We made it through one of the most difficult high school experiences. After spending most of the last 2 years looking at computer screens, just bubbles and sounds, and living in isolation while our world was crumbling to the enemy of racism. But we did it. As I stand here as your class president, I can say this journey towards the fulfillment of our education was not easy. And for some of us, it may not be over. The famous Malcolm X once said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." As we sit here today, we have added another stamp to our passport, and we have the foundation to fulfill whatever comes next. We've come a long way these past 13 years. When I say it like that, 13 years is a long time. We have prepared for our future. There will never be another time again where we learn and grow as much as we have since we were babies. Starting as elementary schoolers, running around with our little friends, learning the most basic maths and sciences, reading tiny chapter books, singing songs in music class, to middle school, where it got a little harder, where we began to pay attention to our fits and friend groups, where letters were added to the math curriculum, and some words in reading were too big to pronounce. To now, as seniors, leaving behind some of the hardest years, academically, physically, and mentally. But we made it. Year after year, we add a new stamp to our passport of education. Through learning every day. Within this year, we've managed to make some of the greatest magic. Our basketball team has made some of their biggest wins we've seen in years. That was a shout out to my favorite math teacher, Mr. Lindeman, for his amazing coaching skills. And we also put on our amazing production of In the Heights this year that had people wanting more. Yes, sir. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We've seen so many other sports teams and academic clubs win in ways that we haven't before. Nothing that we completed this year, from football games to art shows to track meets to getting on a roll or simply making it here today, goes unnoticed because we understand the struggle that it took to get here. For me, high school has been nothing short of chaos. If you truly know me, you know that I love to keep myself busy, which can be a blessing and a curse. Because when you're ready to be done, let me tell you, you're done. And I say this to thank my mother for staying on me and helping me get here today. I wouldn't be the same without you. I also like to thank God that He has given me the strength to continue on this journey. Thanks, guys. To Ms. Chopra, thank you for going on this journey with me. You've been there for my highs and lows, and I wouldn't have it any other way. On behalf of the class of 2022, I would like to thank all the teachers from kindergarten to high school who have administered those stamps in our passports. A special thank you to our senior class advisor, Ms. Calvin, who has taken the extra time to sit with us, listen to our fireside chats and gossip, and continue to be a beacon of light for guidance. I would also like to thank the other members of Senior Class Committee, Aisha, Corto, Jamali, and Lisa, for being a group that made my senior year special, regardless of the struggles we've had to face this year. We stuck together, and there's nothing more I could have asked for. A special thank you to Makadia and Sharon, our valedictorian and salutatorian of Class of 2022. You guys have continuously pushed those around you, and you have never let me slack off when ultimately I was ready to give up. I've known these girls for more than 6 years. They are resilient, caring, ambitious, and brilliant. I've learned a lot from both of them, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes them. While we take the next step on our journey, leaving behind the best and some of the worst yet meaningful years of our lives, the senior class would like to leave behind another reminder that education is important, but so is relaxation. We decided to add another bench in the pond hallway outside in hopes that after we leave, the area could be used for some good. A privilege that students could use when they're stressed or want somewhere quiet to study during their lunch. We may have put a stamp on our passport here, but those under us have not, and we want to be able to give them some help to achieve what we have. As I leave to take my seat, I want each and every one of you to think about the stamps you have on your passport of education now. And every time you feel as though you don't know enough, or it's too hard, or you can't complete it, think about your passport and what you've already completed, and know that it can take you far. I want to see each and every one of you do your part in changing this world. We are full of greatness from the wood. With these passports, nothing can stop us. Thank you. I don't want to glaze, but I'm going to take a picture too. Bye, guys.
It was my privilege to invite our guest speaker, Mr. Sean Ockman. Unfortunately, Mr. Ockman could not come to the graduation ceremony in person since the game plan in Canadian football leagues was changed at the last minute due to COVID with his teammates. Mr. Ockman is a Penn proud alumna, class of 2010, to follow his dream playing professional football, having played in the XFL and Canadian football leagues. It is my pleasure to introduce our athletic director, Mr. Rap Curry, accompanied by his wife, State Representative Gina H. Curry, both alumni of St. Joseph University. Mr. Curry mentored and worked with Mr. Ockman closely. Mr. Curry attended William Penn School District from kindergarten to 12th grade, becoming a proud alumni of Penn High School, class of 1990. After graduating from Penn High School, Mr. Curry attended St. Joseph's University, receiving a full scholarship and becoming a basketball Hall of Fame student athlete at St. Joseph University. Without further ado, here is Mr. Curry.
Good morning. Good night. Before I get started, I actually want to add to what Dr. Lee said about Sean Ockman. He really wanted to be here, and due to the rule changes, he was not allowed to come. So we decided to actually talk yesterday and write a speech together. So it's a little unique because I want to make sure that I use not only my words, but I say his words, because they're for you, class of 22. He wanted to speak directly to you on what the life coming next is about. So I'm going to read it, which might interrupt my freestyle abilities a little bit, but I'm going to read it to you. So work with me, okay? Y'all with me? All right. Good morning, Dr. B. Coates, school board members, Dr. Lee, teachers, parents, friends, and the graduating class of 2022. Come on. Come on, work with me. As a K-12 William Penn School District student, I am welcoming you to a new relationship. While we may always be your teachers, coaches, athletic directors, principals, and mentors, the class of 2022 are now becoming our newest Penwood alums. And I would like to also mention that I'm very excited about having this graduation in Hagan Arena. I love it. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. And as a Hall of Fame member of the basketball team, I would like to welcome you all to Hagan. I appreciate y'all coming and enjoying that. The class of 2022 understands that changes happen and that you have to adjust to them. We don't know what we may be facing. But before we acknowledge you, because this message is for you, we want to give a big hand clap and a big understanding to the people who help us along the way. And that starts with your parents. So give some love to your parents. Grandparents, siblings, and friends that helped you accomplish the goal. You are all here. And I like to mention that because I have some of my family here. Now, I didn't see my mom, but I know my mom is here still supporting her 50-year-old son. So I want to give a shout out. There goes Mom, Vi Curry. Little shout out to all the moms, single moms raising 2 boys into being grown men. I know there's some single moms that understand that. My father is also here in the audience, taking pictures. Some of y'all know him because y'all might have seen him working in the concession stand, setting up the live stream stuff for the games, putting up some tables, coaching the middle school basketball, girls basketball team. And he's been around, and actually, to be honest, because we're going to talk about a few things, I think this is his first time in Hagan Arena. So shout out to all the fathers, because we play our part too. I see my cousin over there, and I want to acknowledge her. It's like my sister, Deanna Stevens. She's here. But I'd like to also introduce my wife, which you guys don't have yet. I remember my wife when she used to sit over there in section 98 when I used to pack this Georgian like the shoebox at a Chester-Penwood game. My wife is an alum, and she is Gina H. Curry, state representative of the 164, and my best friend. Best friend. I acknowledge the family because we know that they have made the steps and the strides to help us become who we are. Sean Oakman and I had a 2-hour conversation. 2-hour conversation that I'm going to try to convert into a 3-minute speech. Dr. Lee can attest, Sean's first speech was like a 20-minute podcast. I thought I was going to have to give y'all a textbook when I saw his first speech. But then he edited it down. And the edited version was still just as powerful and deep. He was committed to sharing to you the need to overcome childhood trauma, overwhelmed at times by anxiety, and the defeat that sometimes comes by depression. Now, I understand Sean. I know his story. I understand that he faced some situations that would have broken a lot of us. He viewed and views these life challenges as tests. Tests that you can't retake. Tests that you learn to grow from. Tests that will build your faith. In our conversation yesterday, he stated that you must control your feelings so that they don't take over your thoughts and manifest them into negative actions. He then stated, I have learned so much in the 11 years, because he's 2011. I've learned so much in the 11 years that I've been out of high school. He said, my goal is to give the class of 22 a recipe for a winning life. Now, my conversation with Sean reminded me of my own life journey around running our race to win. So here are the 5 ingredients we want to give you, the class of 22, to empower each of you how to run your race to win. Number one, do the lonely work. Made me think of Caitlin Tong, daily commitment to working on your game all year round. Be fearless and don't be afraid to fail, like Aaron Guy and Sharon and Julia Bowden. Build accountable relationships. Kevin Carroll, you heard me say that to you a bunch of times, Bam. Choose to pursue the most important people in your life and make them your friend. Sean told me that DeAndre, it's Yvette's son, and Kevon, star running back of the football team, are still his best friends. He tells them everything. Somebody in here is going to transform into one of your special people, but you got to pursue them. Number 4, never fall back, fall forward. Good football talk right there. Made me think of Jayon Haley and Evan Borward, Samir Massenberg, and Jocelyn Carter. That's how they played every time when I watched them play. Lastly, number 5, create a vision for your life. Vision provides direction and discipline. Sean asked me to kind of preface a scripture that talks about where there is no vision, the people perish. It's because they don't have a plan for their life. Plan your life and stick to it and eliminate the people, the spaces that don't go along with that vision. Lastly, I want to encourage each of you and acknowledge that your high school experience was full of adjustments and adaptable situations, which have launched a warrior spirit. You have that Pennwood High School warrior spirit that will help you survive any situations. You've already lived it. No one will be able to take that from you. This is part of the vision from Sean Oakman, a pass and a segment that he's given to you, class of 22. Today is your future. Today is your new beginning. And remember, be Penwood proud. Thank you.
At this time, seniors from the band and choir, please join the band and choir. parents and guardians, families, friends and guests, faculty, administrators, school board directors, elected officials, and community partners, and most importantly, members of class of 2022. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion. The culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved. So it is only fitting that this morning we commemorate the road that we have all traveled together these last few years. It has been a journey that started with tentative steps perhaps, but one that has taken us to remarkable heights. We have encountered some trials and tribulations along the way, soldiered on, and come out stronger for them. We have experienced exceptional moments, magical moments, and created memories that will be fondly remembered in the years ahead. Step by step and day by day, your course was steadfast and you never lost sight of your goals. I can only applaud that kind of determination, that purposeful resolve to get where you need to be, even when it may not always have been very easy. Well done. You seized wonderful opportunities, academic, cultural, and sporting, and made them your own. We are indeed proud. Life is a series of new horizons, new hopes, new days, and changes. As you enter the new next chapter of your lives, please consider these three things. Make every day count. Dream it, do it. Remember, the right decisions you make in life may not always be the popular ones. I'd like to thank our wonderful faculty, staff, administrators, and school board directors for endlessly working beyond expectations to support and provide for our students. Thanks to parents and families of the graduates for your guidance and unwavering support of the ladies and gentlemen standing here today. Thanks also to those in our community whose help is often unseen, to our elected officials, local businesses, and all of our school to career sponsors. Your efforts have been instrumental to our mission and to our hope for the future. Graduates, you are the last class to have Ms. Vivian Callahan and Ms. Linda Clifton as instructional assistants, and Ms. Felicia Coleman, Ms. Gretchen Cancilla, Ms. Jody Leschner, Mr. Daniel McBride, and Ms. Michelle McGarvey as teachers. These outstanding staff members will be retiring. Please join me in recognizing and thanking them for their unconditional commitment to you and to every student they have served over the years. I wish you all the very best. Congratulations, class of 2022. At this time, we will present diplomas to our graduates, class of 2022.
All right, 2022, you ready? right, here we go. Makadia Miller. Sharon Oladaji. Jessica Lee. Tiffany Kim. Julia Bowden. Ayana Perkins Reed. Caitlin Tong. Trinity Crossan. Micah Baptiste. Mark Kakari. Jamali Smith. Aisha Karoma. Porto Mulba. Lisa Asamoah. Nasir Abdul Ahad. Zaid Abdus Salam. Shania Adams. Ayin Nuolo Aibo. Shania Adams. Tuliki Ajabawo. Safia Ali. Miguel Anaglade. Summer Andrews. Kouto Anika. Aracelis Aravalo. Fernando Matthews. Vernado Matthews. London Artis. Safira Atkinson. Dion Ald. Daniel Bala. Zykia Ballinger. Daniel Balogun. Fuad Bangura. Esada Bangura. Martin Bangura. O'Neill Baptiste. Aaron Baskerville. Denisha Beckett. Sakina Bint Stroman. Evan Borward. Shania Branch. Malika Branham. Tayani Brown. Anson Brown Thompson. Tyreek Bryan. Shanique Buchanan. Jabril Burton. Tazir Campbell. Jacqueline Canis. Jordan Can. Kira Carmichael. Kevin Carroll. Anaya Carter. Joshi Carter. Tyra Chambers Purnell. Karan Chandler. Stephanie Coleman. Trinity Corbin. Jennifer Coulibaly. Marie Conte. Kelvin Crawford. Karima Cuffey. Jameer Cummings. Sasega Damte. Anita Darplor. Naeem Davis. Patel Decius. Julian Dennis. Alpha Diallo. Austina Dennis. I just called you. Samantha Diodone. Kaisha DeSantawang. Deanna Divan. Justice Dohu. Justice. Hajamakia Dali. Miriam Dali. Tajir Donaldson. Vajiba Donzo. Musa Dumbaya. Maimona Dumbia. Jasir Dowd. Hilton Dunno. Stephen Duran Familia. Wilna Duran. Shanalicia Edwards. Tyreek Ellis. Quadir English. Alexia Esquilin. Tanisha Faustin. Abdul Alim Felder. Kyle Fennel. Sarah Fisher. Kalani Flack. Jamar Ford. Clifford Forte. Diamante Freeman. Linnea Gardner. Justin Gavilanes Lema. Amari Gibbs. Godwin Gilman. Janira Gilliard. Janira Gilliard. Wura Giwa. Essence Glover. Keyshawn Glover. Maya Golden. Sadaya Gall. Shania Gall. Faith Gomer. Brianna Gordon. Nasir Green. Michael Griffin. Aaron Guy. Napoleon Guay. Jayon Haley. Tina Hampton. Karan Hargrove. Victoria Harris. Jasmine Harris Lee. Tymir Hill. Kayla Hobbs. Nathan Houston. Michael Howe. Anaya Hughes. Omer Ibrahim. Viviane Afano. Jonathan Jackson. Siani Jackson. Isay Jala. Alicia Genti. Shyla Jenkins. Emmanuel Johnson. Melissa Johnson. Marquise Johnson. Michael Johnson. Amir Jones. Justin Jones. Tamika Jones. Sanai Johnson. Sorry, honey. Faith Jean-Quy Davis. Jade Jordan. Zainab Kakay. Abubakar Kamara. Fatmata Kamara. Felix Kalichi Nuagu. Kayla Kelly. Jason Kemp. Kevin Kernizan. Isaiah King. John King. Sanaya Kinlaw. Delano Curtin. Samaya Knight. Awa Kanate. Abu Kone. Isatu Kone. Khalifala Kone. Masa Kone. Haja Karoma. Albert Kose. Daniel Capote. Marcellus Jones. Yakeem Lamb Johnson. Ariana Lawson. Damian Lee. Malayla Lee. Samir Lee. Anthony Leyva Madrid. Iman Leonard. Anna Lapina. Deja Little. Daviana Long. Elizabeth Mayer Powell. Fatima Macaulay. Jalen Mayen. Nakira Martin. Samir Massenberg. Tania Maddox. Layla McLeod. Tamar McDermott. Jamal McKeither. Ian McKnight.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You call Robert Love.
Robert Love. Michael McNeil Walls. Bismarck Mensa. Peyton Mensa. Jeremiah Michelle. Jada Miller. Michaelia Miller. Nicholas Miller. Denzel Moore. Salila Moore. Samaria Moore. Lasaya Morales. Josephus Moriba. Mohammed Mufid. Caleb Myrix. Jandai Nandavang. Keneal Naylor. Chance Nichols McCrae. Emily Nama. Abigail Ovang. Uzziah Oliver. Alexander Oliveras Santiago. Denasia Osborne. Ayana Palmer. Keyshawn Palmer. Mark Parks. Robin Pate. Khalil Payne. Agatha Pierce. Makai Perry. Shaylin Person. Brianna Phillips. Ronaldo Pompey. Malachi Powers. Tiana Pratt Hayward. CJ Prey. Majid Preston. Naeem Purnell Northern. Nasim Purnell Northern. Demaya Raget. Joaquin Ramirez Bamaka. Nakor Randolph. Kimora Pringle. Kayla Reese. Langston Richardson. Cheyenne Richardson Williams. Imani Robinson. Keyshawn Robinson. Naya Robinson. Quincy Robinson. Tavon Robinson. Natalia Rocha. Ashana Rose. Nasir Ruffin. Jayana Ruli. Fanta Sacco. Janelle Sample. Siani Sample Lindsay. Khalifa Sanko. Haynes Sayway. Sean Schwartzman. Sabria Scott. Geneva Sese. Michaeline Sadie. Isada Silla. Samaya Simmons. Reginald Slappy. Jalen Smith. Taj Smith. Jason Stanton. Darren Starkey. Lamaya Starkey Hinson. Donovan Stevens. James Didham. Samir Stinson. Howard Stockley. Kanaya Stiles. Alvin Sue. Lorinda Severin. Lucky Tan. Patience Tangay. Jocelyn Tardy. Jamari Taylor. Aaliyah Thomas. Asia Thomas. Donjanae Thomas. Michaela Thomas. Sukai Thomas Holmes. Michelle Togba. Amaris Tony. Kiara Torres. Fatim Traore. Nahom Tsuge. Joshua Tyrell. Jalen Walker. Javin Walker. Jalen Ward. Anaya Washington. Ajana Washington Mitchell. Bean Washington. Samira Washington. Marquita White. Nate White. Nima White. Tanaja Wilder. Jewel Williams. Tanya Williams. Care Wilson. Khalil Wilson. Deata Woodall. Jasmine Wong. Danon Roten. Darian Roten. Mikey Yarsiah. Deshaun Young. Ivory Young. Jacqueline Young. Anaya Young Melendez. Abdullah Yusuf. Congratulations, class of 2022. You did it.
At this time, it is my honor to, please be seated. At this time, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Eric J. Bicos, the Superintendent of Schools at William Penn School District. Dr. Bicos, please join me at the podium. Seniors, please stand. Superintendent Dr. Bicos, these students have met all the requirements for the graduation and are recommended for their high school diplomas.
By the power granted me by the state of Pennsylvania and the William Penn School Board of Directors, and upon receiving verification of your credentials by the faculty of your school and your principal, Dr. Judy Lee, I offer my personal congratulations and recognize you with all the rights and privileges as graduates of Penwood High School. You may now turn your tassel. Congratulations.
make an announcement, the parents to meet their children outside.
Yeah. So parents and families, please meet your graduates outside. Thank you.